production about prayer in modern Britain. Its name, Waswasa, an Arabic term that refers to temptations, doubts and distractions.
After squeezing express prayers during tea breaks and lunches, often it's a 3.39 Boots meal deal in one hand whilst running to catch my prayers, in and out job, head to the ground, prayers done, then rush back to work.
What is this Muslim prayer? We might be familiar with it perhaps on the football pitch when we see the likes of Mo Salah prostrating to the ground. You know, it's kind of an alien concept. We know he does it, but what does it mean? Not knowing what the Muslim prayer is will just leads to more and more division, I suppose, and polarization in society.
A private, personal act which has often come to be misinterpreted post the war on terror.
Proud to be Muslim, yeah? 9/11, 7/7, nothing to do with me. That's not my religion.
What were the perceptions about Muslims that you wanted to address?
Generally, we feel like we have to answer for things. You know, something happens around the world, and you know, myself, I've been asked, what do you think about this atrocity or something that happens? And for me, I'm like, I'm done with having to respond to that, and just being confident enough to just say this is who we are.
Artist Mohammed Ali is Birmingham born and bred. The play draws on his experiences growing up as the son of Bangladeshi immigrants.
My dad's restaurant was a place where worlds collided. My dad and me, young and old.
There was a line in the play about your father's generation saying to you, just keep your head down, don't draw any attention to yourself.
Perhaps I differ with a previous generation, my father's generation, where we don't feel like we have to be thankful to be in this country. Rather, I'm born here, I have a right to be here. My children and their generation, I want to almost eradicate that.
Waswasa is an immersive experience, part play, part exhibition, including a replica of the Birmingham Quran manuscript, fragments of parchment from one of the world's oldest surviving copies.
What did you think of the exhibition?
I think it was quite emotive and thought-provoking. I think it set a really calm atmosphere for people to be able to absorb what the religion of Islam actually portrays, what prayer means to people.
I think it was a great production, the way it was delivered as well, and also it was the community that got involved as well with, you know, seeing the prayers that everyone has written. It's quite interesting. Stevie G got to mention as well, Aston Villa, and they need it as well, so it's a meaningful prayer in that sense.
Invoking the Almighty for a team win, just one of the prayers written by local residents on display as part of the production. One of the highlights, walking through the prayer tunnel.
We are in uncharted territory. This is new.
Why did you get the public to design these prayer mats?
For my community, this is something that's I'm very passionate about, giving voice. I wanted to really pull out the prayers and the thoughts and reflections of the community because largely they feel like their voice is unheard.